16 teams in Class 4A remain for round 2 of the Kentucky High School Football Playoffs. As each week goes by, the competition and matchups get more competitive. And that is true tonight as the 10-1 Corbin Redhounds welcome the 8-3 Cardinals of Wayne County. It'll be a matchup of two outstanding quarterbacks who have contrasting styles but just as equally effective. Hello, everybody, and welcome inside to historic Dennis Stadium, home of Campbell Field. I'm Jason Coger alongside Jeff and Jenny Barnett. Eric Taylor is back in the studio, and we appreciate you for joining us for Redhound football on T107. JB, Corbin has been dominant in their last 5 games with an average winning margin of 37 points.
Yes.
So the big question of the night, can the Redhounds control the one-man wrecking crew of Corbin Edwards for Wayne County?
I think so, and that's what we talked about on the T107 pregame show, the tailgate pregame show. You know, if you tackle Corbin Edwards, you win the football game. So, you know, I'm sure, Coach Sammons has got the Hounds defense dialed in. We look at the passing game of Corbin Edwards, not much there. So you're exactly right, Jason. If you tackle the football, if you tackle Corbin Edwards, the Hounds should be in a good place right here in the second round of the playoffs tonight.
Captains are at midfield right now for the coin toss. Good crowd on hand here for this second round matchup. The winner of this game will play the winner of Ashland and Mason County. Wayne County has won the toss, and they're waiting on to see what they will elect to do. It is. I said Wayne County. Wayne County was calling the coin.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't win the toss. I saw the referee put his hand on the shoulder pad of Wayne County. I thought they've already done that. But let's get to JB's keys of the game, JB.
All right, tonight, JB keys to the game, Hounds and Cardinals. Defensively tonight, of course, we just said it, for the Hounds, you know, you have to stop the running game of the Cardinals, and it always starts and stops with the quarterback, Corbin Edwards. So definitely dial in for the Hounds defense, stopping Corbin Edwards. And then, tonight, number 2, play good physical Redhound football. Definitely win the battle in the trenches. That big Redhound wall has to play good football. And then number 3, protect the rock, no turnovers. And I think, Jason, tonight, really field position, always critical, in a football game, but especially in the playoffs. Hounds need to win the field position battle. And then finally, number 4, second round of the playoffs tonight for the Hounds. Huge crowd. It's win or go home time mentality for the Redhounds. You have to be on the attack in all 3 phases of football. And tonight, Jason, I think the Hounds do that and get the win right here at Campbell Field tonight.
Fireworks are going off. The Redhounds are taking the field through the spirit line as the Redhounds in the red jerseys, white pants tonight with a red stripe down the side. Silver helmets.
And I was going to say, I love to see, the big spirit line, the fireworks everywhere, and do want to thank everybody in T107 land. Listen to our tailgate pregame show. We were live on the concourse, something new, something fun, and always looking at ways, we can, kind of get things going a little bit. So, man, it was fun being down on the concourse. Got to throw out a few footballs and get everybody fired up tonight, in the playoffs, the second round of the playoffs for Redhound football.
Wayne County will be kicking off to Corbin here to start the game. Still got 2:45 on the clock here, but I think everybody's raring to go in this second round. They're not going to wait for the time to roll off here. Back deep for Corbin will be Sima and E-Step. They'll be standing in about their 20-yard line.
Yeah, and we saw that. I mean, E-Step last week to start the second half of the football game in the first round of the playoffs takes one the distance. So, I'm sure Wayne County Cardinals watched tape and seen Cam E-Step taking the distance. So definitely going to lock in. I'm sure this football is not going to be in number 12, Cam E-Step's hands. So, and like you said, everybody right here at Campbell Field can't wait for that clock to get to 0 in a hurry.
Bryce Lefevers will kick it away for Wayne County. His connection there from Rockcastle County, Larry Lefevers.
There we go.
Has been around, and his dad, John Lefevers, actually coached him in basketball, JB, at Rockcastle. He is the defensive coordinator for Wayne County.
That is awesome. How do you come up with that?
You had that on your bingo card tonight.
That's right.
Congratulations. And it's an onside kick, and it is not going to travel the 10 yards that it needed to travel. It needed to get to the 50-yard line, and it goes out of bounds at the Wayne County 49. A nice try there by Lefevers.
And I don't blame, Wayne County trying to get a little bit of an edge, in special teams. And you're right, about a half a yard or maybe a yard short. But, again, we talked about one of the JB keys of the game, the field position battle, and the Hounds take over on their first offensive possession, already at midfield right here at the Wayne County 49-yard line.
No time went off the clock as it was not touched by anybody as it went out of bounds. And the Red Hounds will take over at the Wayne County 49. Ball middle of the field, moving from left to right. Shotgun formation. They'll move E-step in motion from right to left out of the slot position. They'll swing it over to him on the far side. Across the 50, the 45, the 40. Still managed to stay in bounds and will twist his way down to the 31-yard line of Wayne County.
I mean, how does he do that? I mean, I always want to know. I mean, all you did is, quarterback Kate Edom throws a little rocket screen out to the left to number 12, Cam Estep. And like we said in the pregame show, the T107 pregame show, if you get the ball in number 12, Cam Estep's hands, he knows to make, how to make something happen. And he did right there.
19-yard gain on the pass play from Elam to Estep. Elam, one of the top rated passers in the state of Kentucky at 78%, and a candidate for Mr. Football. Looking for Simon in the end zone. Touchdown, Corbin.
You talk about making it look easy right there. We talked about, the Hounds got to push that Elam button, and they do a great job. You see Cam Estep on the first play of the drive, pick up 10 or 12 and really set up the touchdown throw. And I want to touch on this, Jason. Really good protection up front by the Hounds' offensive line, so to allow quarterback Kate Elam to throw the football. And, again, number 2, Noah Sima, just says, again, thank you very much. I'll take a touchdown. So, really, the Hounds on that offensive drive really making it look easy right there.
Sima's kick is through the uprights, and it is good. And Corbin wastes no time with the short field. It's 2 plays and takes 37 seconds off the clock to open the game to go up 7-0 over Wayne County. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Need auto repairs? Then you need Owens Auto Repair. Owens offers a wide variety of parts and services. You'll find all the top name brand batteries and tires to a full line of truck and auto parts. Utility beds, Sherman-Williams auto paint, weather guard toolboxes, custom-made hydraulic hoses, and yes, service work for cars, trucks, and RVs. Whether it's auto repairs or just a battery or new tires, Owens Auto Repair has you covered. Owens Auto Repair, serving you for more than half a century. Located just down from Corbin High School on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin.
And welcome back to Campbell Field with Corbin on top of Wayne County. 7-0 with 11:23 to go here in the first quarter. Wayne County tried an onside kick, did not go the 10 yards that it needed to go, was out of bounds at the Wayne County 49, and 2 plays later, Corbin strikes pay dirt. Simon's kick is into the end zone on the far side. It'll be a touchback, and Wayne County will bring it out to their own 20.
Yeah, good job right there, Noah Simon, getting the touchback. And, we saw in that, that first Hounds offensive possession right there, the Hounds take advantage of the onside kick. Of course, afraid to kick to number 12, Cam Estep. So the Hounds get the ball at midfield and score. And then right there, Noah Sima sets up the Red Hound defense with a touchback. So, man, Hounds already starting early in this football game to own the field position battle.
So Wayne County will take over from their own 20-yard line here with 11:23 to go in the first quarter, already trailing 7-0. First look at Corbin Edwards, and he'll hand the ball off to Sullivan. Sullivan off the right side gets maybe a yard. That's about it. They'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Not much in there. Right, look like Luke Hatfield and number 0, Big Bad Malachi Brown making the hit. So, again, you see the Hounds front 4 really kind of taking over, on that first down play, for Wayne County. So, really good job in there by the Red Hound defense.
Sullivan, second leading rusher on this team behind Edwards. Now shotgun formation for Wayne County. They'll spread it wide as they have receivers to the right side above the numbers and to the near side at the numbers. And Edwards' first pass is complete. The receiver had to go down on one knee to catch that ball. That was Sargent on the reception for Wayne County. He catches the ball right around the 19-yard line.
Yeah, and the
that's
Hounds,
a loss of 2 on the play.
I was going to say the Hounds do a really good job right there. It looked like Cam Estep back in coverage, Nashawn Brooks, number 8 as well, and really just come up and play that stacked receiver set right there and make a really good play in space. But, the Cardinals look to reset right here on this big third down.
3rd and 11 for the Cardinals from their own 19. Ball on the near hash, moving from right to left. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 wideouts here to the near side. There's the snap. Edwards looking to pass across the middle and almost intercepted. It looked like that Reynolds had some paws on it, but it falls incomplete, and Wayne County will send out the punting unit.
Man, good job right there by the Hounds defense, just dropping back in a little bit of a zone coverage, of course, rushing their traditional 4-man rush, getting a little bit of pressure up front on Edwards, but Hounds do a good job in the zone to knock down the football, and again, forcing the Cardinals to punt the football away on their first offensive possession.
Estep will be standing at about his 47-yard line on the near hash. Punt is a good one. It'll be a tight spiral, and it's going to hit and cross the 50-yard line. Estep picks it up on a dead run, and he's going with it. Across the 40, the 30, down the far sideline. He's got a blocker in front, 10-5, touchdown. Corbin.
Man, I mean, almost the play looked like it was dead right there. And number 12, some way, Cam Estep picks up the little punt right there and takes it the distance. So, I mean, almost everybody took a break, thinking that Estep was going to back off and not cover the punt. But, man, he picks up the punt, puts on the jets, runs down the left sideline towards the post office, man, and put 6 points on the board. And we talked about the big kickoff last week by Cam Estep. Well, he returns the favor right there and runs the punt in for the Hounds.
Sima's kick is through the uprights is good, and not even played 3 minutes yet in this one, and Corbin on top 14-0 thanks to Estep's 53-yard punt return to pay dirt.
Man,
9:40 to go in the first. It's Corbin 14, Wayne County 0. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Mountain Dew is like no other soft drink on earth. That's because Mountain Dew is the boldest soft drink the world has ever seen. Today, Mountain Dew, the most iconic flavor in the history of soft drinks, has spawned a new generation of outrageously craveable flavors that share its glory, like Mountain Dew Major Melon, Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Spark, Mountain Dew Voltage, and Mountain Dew Livewire. So here's to the neon royalty of Dew and the Dew flavors that have come after it, the boldest flavors on earth.
Welcome back to Campbell Field. The fireworks went off to begin the game, and Corbin has continued the fireworks by putting 14 points here in 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, just elapsed off this first quarter clock.
Yeah, just a great job, a great return. Really, really kind of reading the play there. Like you just said off air, Jason, everybody kind of falling to sleep. And number 12, Cam Estep, picks up that punt and takes it the distance for the Hounds.
Sima's kick will be angled to the far side. It'll hit at the 15. Stays in bounds till it finally goes out of bounds at the 2. Again, we've watched him use that pooch kick down the far side and trying to get one of those guys from Corbin to maybe recover that, and that one went out of bounds, so it'll move the football out to the 35 for Wayne County.
Yeah, and we've talked about that, as the Hounds have moved through the season, just really getting better each and every week. And, I mean, right here in front of this, this big crowd in the playoff second round, of course, the Hounds really playing good football. So fun to see the Hounds out there right here on Friday night.
9:39 to go here in the first quarter. Corbin out of the gate early, 14-0. Wayne County's last offensive possession was 3 and out. Shotgun snap for Edwards. He'll hand off to Sullivan. Sullivan finds his way off the right side for a couple of yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 8.
Man, good run in there. Wayne County just trying to, kind of settle down right there. But look like Jace Hatfield, Mason Salmon's in on the hit for the Hounds defense. And, really it all starts up front with that big front four, Eli Petrosky, Jace Hatfield, number 49 for the Hounds, Caleb Shepard, and then big bad Malachi Brown. So the front four really putting pressure on the Wayne County Cardinal offense.
Corbin's got everybody almost up in the box here, looking for the run from Edwards. Edwards takes the snap. Here comes the pressure, throws it up, and it's incomplete near the Wayne County sideline at the 40-yard line. and it'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Cardinals.
Yeah, really good pressure. Hounds bringing maybe an extra defender in there, but good job, Eli Petrosky, getting that pressure. And, Wayne County really having a tough time with that Hounds front four, early in this football game.
We've watched the Red Hounds the last couple of games, JB, really start to dial up that pressure on the defensive side of the ball. And as you said, not necessarily just waiting to read, but they're also getting after it, anticipating the play. 8:51 on the first quarter clock. Waiting on this 3rd and 8 from Wayne County. Edwards takes the snap, pump fakes. Now looking down the far sideline. He's got a man, Sargent, complete at the 35-yard line. And he'll spin down to the 27-yard line. And that'll be a first down for Wayne County. A nice throw and catch from Edwards to Sargent.
Yeah, really good job right there. The Hounds in a kind of a cover two, maybe quarters look. But, the receiver right there for the Wayne County Cardinals, kind of gets deep. So Corbin Edwards throws a good football. And, man, the Wayne County Cardinals in position right here.
8:32 and counting here in the first quarter. And Wayne County now in Corbin territory at the Corbin 28. Ball on the near hash, moving from right to left. Edwards takes the snap, keeps it himself. Runs up into the middle of the line, tries to bounce it to the outside. But that was a nice job by Luke Hatfield, who met him there and brought him down.
Yeah, really good job inside. And like we've always said, anytime you can, your D tackles inside can make plays for you, good things are going to happen for your defense. And we saw that right there, making that hit. Really, after a 1-yard gain. So really good job by the Hounds. Again, defensive front four.
2nd and 8 for Wayne County from the gun. 2 wide outs to the right, the wide side of the field. Right is to the right of Edwards. Now Edwards changes the play. Looks at his wristband. Now he'll move right behind him about a yard. Pistol formation for Wayne County. And they'll give to Wright. Wright using his blockers, trying to find some running room. Gets out to the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2. And it'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, just another run in there off that left side. Looked like number 11, Zach Reynolds, and number 10, Griffin Bates on the hit. Griffin Bates, the Hounds tackling leader with 91 tackles on the season. And so really good job inside by number 10, Griffin Bates.
This is kind of the drive that Wayne County, I imagine, kind of wanted to be able to take some time off the clock now as this drive is approaching the 2-minute and 40-second mark. 2 wide outs to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Pistol formation, 3rd and 6 for Wayne County. Edwards takes the snap, and Wright runs straight up the gut. He'll get to about the 21. That'll be a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 3 for Wayne County.
Good job inside again. Look like the linebackers for the Hounds. Number 10, Griffin Bates making that hit, and number 76, Jace Hatfield. But I think you're right, Jason. It's 4th down and about 4 or 5, and the Wayne County Cardinals just going to say, you know what, no big deal. We're going to use every inch, every opportunity we've got to put points on the board. So, Wayne County line up and go for it right here.
4th and 4 from the Corbin 22 for Wayne County. Shotgun formation. 2 wide outs, 1 wide out either way. Now Edwards changes the play again as the play clock clicks down to 5. Looking over the Corbin defense, takes the snap. Looking to pass. Has his man, it's Sargent again, completing, and he has the first down. Inside the 15-yard line. Good patience there by Wayne County and good poise by Edwards, stepping up and hitting Sargent for the second time tonight.
Zach Reynolds in on that hit, and Wayne County, and Corbin Edwards doesn't, they don't like to throw the ball a lot, but you're right. I mean, just sitting in the pocket, being really patient and delivering a strike right there to move the chains for the Wayne County Cardinals.
Last touchdown pass for Wayne County was against Casey County back on September the 6th. Edwards takes the shotgun snap, running straight up the middle, and gets a couple of yards before he's brought down again by Luke Hatfield.
And another good job inside, that big front four doing a good job inside for the Hounds defense. And the Hounds have done a great job stopping the run as well as the pass. So, just this football game playing right into the hands of the Hounds defense.
Gain of 2 for Edwards brings up 2nd and 8 for Wayne County. Yes, it's 5:05 here in the first quarter. Corbin on top 14-0, but Wayne County in the red zone here 2nd and 8 from the Corbin 12. Corbin showing pressure up the gut. Edwards takes the snap, and he has nowhere to go.
Man.
He'll be dropped maybe for a loss. It looked like maybe Jace had
I think so.
Hatfield and
And
also maybe Jonah Mahan in on the stop.
Yeah, Jonah Mahan doing a good job as well. Jonah Mahan right behind Griffin Bates at 89 tackles. Make that number 90 right there. But, again, the Hounds doing a good job with Corbin Edwards, knowing that the Wayne County Cardinals like to run the football. So, again, another good job by the Hounds defense. And, you got to dial it in right here as the Hounds really, as the Cardinals, closing in, towards the Hounds end zone.
3rd and 8 for Wayne County, empty backfield for Edwards. Just one wide out to the left, and that's Sargent. Takes the snap. Edwards rolling to the near side, looking to pass, looking for Sargent. Well covered. There's 2 Red Hounds surrounding Sargent. It falls incomplete. There's a penalty marker. It comes in on the tail end of the play. Referee threw that flag. We'll get the indication here. So I have holding against Wayne County. And JB's up here telling them to go ahead and decline it, make it,
I hope
make
so.
it 4th and 8, right?
Yes, exactly.
Don't
the Hounds
give them
going to decline this penalty.
Another down to play with. So, and Wayne County now sending out maybe the field goal unit.
Yeah, I think so. It looks like it. I mean, no, it is early in the football game. 4:05 in the first quarter left on the clock. Hounds up big 14-0. But looks like the Cardinals going to try to take a field goal attempt right here.
Bryce Lefevers will attempt the field goal. Edwards will be the holder. This will be right at a 30-yard field goal. Waiting on the snap here. Corbin showing great discipline, not jumping. There's the count. There's the hold, and it is away. Hit the upright, left upright, and bounces in, and Wayne County gets on the board. With 4:01 left to go here in the first quarter, it is Corbin 14, Wayne County 3. This is Red Hound football on T107.
For over 56 years, Tri-County Cycle Sales and the Hart family have kept you on the trails with the biggest names in off-road adventure. Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, CF Moto. No matter which brand excites you the most, you'll always receive service after the sale when you purchase your next side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle from the Hart family and Tri-County Cycle Sales. From southeastern Kentucky to parts of Tennessee and Virginia, your next off-road adventure starts with Tri-County Cycle Sales. Located at 8775 U.S. Highway 25 in Corbin, across from Kentucky Outdoorsman. Phone 606-528-47.
Wayne County with an impressive drive after falling down 14-0. They take about 5 minutes, 40 seconds off the clock. It does stall in the red zone, but they come away with points with a 30-yard field goal by Bryce Lefevers.
Yeah, and an interesting decision to me, Jason. The Hounds up 14-0. Of course, huge favorites in the football game. And, the Cardinals almost in striking distance to put 7 on the board on 4th down, but electing to go for the field goal right there.
And Bryce's kick is another kind of a squib kick to the near sideline. It'll go out of bounds untouched, and Corbin will take over at the 35-yard line. As the ball went out at the 33, they'll elect to take it at the 35. And I guess maybe the thought process there, JB, for Wayne County is, you can't win this game in the first quarter.
That's
you
right.
You probably could lose it if you're not careful. They need to get some points on the board, get some momentum going their way, and maybe what changed their mind was that 4th and 8.
Exactly.
If it was 4th and 2, 4th and 3, you might have seen them go for it.
Great point right there. And again, you're right. Wayne County wanting to get a little momentum, and the Hounds reset right here on 1st down.
From their own 35 with 4:01 to go here in the first quarter, Corbin, their second offensive possession. Elam fakes the pass and had looked like Cox there coming down the hash mark just over his head just a little bit, or he'd have been off to the races.
Exactly. Right. A seam route. Looks like a flag's coming out right here. But, man, I'll tell you, Tatum Cox has, kind of entered the football game for the Hounds offense, and we've seen Tatum Cox the last few weeks make some big plays. But Hounds resetting right here. Looks like the penalty is going to go against the Hounds on this 1st down.
So they're calling an illegal procedure. I think they had E-step moving when the ball was snapped. And they'll back Corbin up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from their own 30. Ball in the middle of the field. Red Hounds moving from left to right. As you've got Cox and Creekmore here to the near side. Sama is up around the numbers on the far side. Shotgun formation, 2 backs either side. Wayne County showing pressure. They'll swing it over to Creekmore. Gets a block at the 30, and he'll find his way maybe to the 35. Definitely got to the 34. It'll depend on the spot here.
Yeah, and we've seen Colton Creekmore play great all season long, coming in the football game, 42 catches, 734 yards, and 11 touchdowns, and that's catch number 43. But, man, Wayne County right there, making that play in space on number 3, Colton Creekmore.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 11 now for the Red Hounds. Says Stevens to the right of Elam. Shotgun snap. Hands the ball off to Stevens, going around the left side. He's got a little bit of a seam. Across the 40, has the first down and more. Out to near midfield on the far side, right at the 48, 49-yard line.
Yeah, I really like that right there. We've seen the Hounds throw the ball all over the football field, and, man, then comes in number 27, Cole Stevens, the Hounds' rushing leader, to get that big run around that left side and move the chains for the Hounds. So Cole Stevens, a great, great run around that left side for the Hounds offense.
Be from their own 49, ball on the far hash for the Red Hounds. 2 wideouts to the left, 2 wideouts to the right. Stevens to the right of Elam. Now they'll send Creekmore in motion from right to left. Another penalty marker comes down. And I don't know, I've watched Corbin run.
Yes.
Looks like that same play moving E-step in. Okay, so they got one of the linemen.
Yeah.
Must have flinched a little bit, so that'll be the second illegal procedure penalty against Corbin and coming on this series here. So it'll be 1st and 15 now for the Red Hounds from their own 44.
And that's one thing, the Hounds got to definitely do a good job. Got to limit those penalties. Can definitely be drive killers right here.
They'll send Creekmore in motion from left to right. Shotgun snap. Elam avoids the pressure, steps up. Now pressure coming on the backside. Throws across the middle.
Wow.
Hits Simon in stride at the 40, the 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Corbin.
Man. I mean, what can you say right there? Quarterback Kate Elam, does a great job buying a little time in the pocket, kind of rolls out to the right, makes a defender miss in the backfield, and then Noah Simon, not giving up on the play, does a great job kind of running a route across the middle, right around the 50-yard line, and catches the football, and then does the rest and gets to the end zone in a hurry. And, Jason, I really loved how the receivers blocking for each other downfield. So, man, got to tip.
Point.
Yeah, exactly. Just a great play by the Corbin Red Hound offense right there.
Simon's kick is through the uprights and good, and Corbin takes a commanding 21-3 lead here with 2:46 to go in the first quarter. 56-yard touchdown pass from Elam to Simon, and the Red Hounds are rolling.
Yeah.
This is Red Hound football on T107.
Hey, this is Sammy here at Sammy's Furniture. And apparently, pain heals, chicks dig scars, and glory lasts forever, just like the mattresses here at Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Guys, we got over 62 floor model mattresses, and they're in stock and ready to be taken home today. We'll help you find a mattress that won't break your back or your budget. We've got discounts when you pick it up, and 12 months same as cash financing if you need it, folks. At Sammy's Furniture and Mattress, we're open 7 days a week from 10 to 6. On Sundays from 12 to 5, you can score a touchdown with a mattress from Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Come see us today.
Simon just keeps adding Simon and Elam just keep adding to their totals. For Elam, it's his 35th touchdown pass of the season, and that one was covered 56 yards. And as you said, Simon did a great job of coming back to Elam, who was scrambling back there a little bit. Most pressure that we've seen that Elam had to face, and he handled it perfectly.
Yeah, just a perfect play right there by quarterback Kate Elam. Just great poise in the pocket to deliver that touchdown throw.
Simon's kick will be 5 yards deep into the end zone, and Wayne County will take over from their own 20. 2:46 to go here in the first quarter, and Corbin on top, 21-3. And JB, the Red Hounds have been laser focused. We watched it last week in the first round of the playoffs, and here they're just beginning where they left off last Friday night.
Yeah, just doing a great job in special teams, defense, offense, just firing on all cylinders. And you talk about in the coaches show, Coach Sammons always talks about that, just getting better each and every week. And, man, I mean, you wouldn't think you could get better than last week, but the Hounds just coming out here, like you said, Jason, it just looked like they're on fire right here early, in his first quarter.
Edwards, the fourth leading rusher in Class 4A, plays quarterback for Wayne County, takes the snap, looked and throw. Here comes the pressure, and he has to get rid of it.
Wow.
And it's intercepted. That is
Man.
Deshaun Brooks with an interception for the Red Hounds.
I mean, man. Just interception number 4 for Deshaun Brooks. Deshaun Brooks, got some pick sixes as well. And you got to tip your hat to the Hounds defensive line, just getting really good pressure. And then, Edwards not knowing what to do, just throws up the football. And number 8, Deshaun Brooks, goes up and gets it. So, again, defense, offense, special teams, playing great in all 3 phases of football. And I don't know, Jason, how you could get a better start right here with 2 minutes and 40 seconds, for the Red Hounds, left in this first quarter.
We'll give a lot of credit to that defensive line and the interior line. They got a huge push up front.
Yes.
And as you said, Edwards just kind of threw it up and was hoping. And Brooks, Johnny on the spot with his 4th interception of the season. Malachi Brown now lines up in the slot for Corbin. First time I've seen that this year.
Yes.
One wide out either side. Stevens the running back. They'll do a little play action,
Man.
swinging out to Brown, and he'll get Malachi gets tackled right at the 16-yard line. Gain of maybe a gain of a couple there on that pass play. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the Wayne County 17.
I was going to say, I love the play right there. Malachi Brown, I mean, he can get a sack, and then he can catch a ball in the flat. Man, and then he can also get an offer from NC State last week. So, man, big bad Malachi Brown all around the football field tonight.
One wide out either way for the Red Hounds. Ball on the far hash, moving from left to right. They'll give to Stevens. Stevens makes a move at the 10-5, touchdown, Corbin.
Wow. I mean, you just put your foot in the dirt. I got to say it. It looks like, they're playing Madden or the new college football game out there. I mean, Cole Stevens, just a Hounds rushing leader, just putting his foot in the dirt, dodging left, dodging right, and then getting north and south in a hurry. And, man, the Hounds really, really dominating this football game in this first quarter.
1:55 still left in this first, and Corbin on top 27-3 as we await Simon's extra point. Just a great start by this Red Hound football team.
Unbelievable.
Got a takeaway on their resume already. High snap, but Elam brings it down on the block, and Simon nails it through, and the Red Hounds are on top 28-3. 1:55 left to go in the first. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Are you looking for reliable electrical supplies? Look no further than Eubanks Electrical Supply. From light bulbs to circuit breakers, we've got everything you need to power up your projects. Our expert staff is ready to help you find the right tools and materials to complete your project. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or professional contractor, Eubanks Electrical Supply has you covered with top brands and friendly service. Stop by today in Corbin, Kentucky at 701 South Main Street or in Somerset, Kentucky at 1030 West Cumberland Street. And discover why Eubanks Electrical Supply has been the trusted name in electrical supply for over 60 years.
17-yard run by Cole Stevens puts Corbin on top 28-3. Great blocking up front, and Stevens just kind of zigged and zagged his way through till he found the end zone untouched.
Yeah, and Wayne County coming to this football game with an 8-3 record. So, man, just crazy how the Hounds have come out here in this first quarter and really dominated, in all 3 phases of the football game. So, man, tip your hat to the Red Hounds in this first quarter tonight.
You got a special team score. You've got a takeaway, an interception there by your defense. This one falls at the 15-yard line, and Sargent finally picks it up, brings it across the 15 to maybe out to the 17. And, again, Corbin closing in on that football, trying to steal a possession here, but Sargent came up and fielded it.
Look like number 30, Clay Aikens, hustling down, in the kickoff coverage for the Hounds. And you look at the field position battle. I mean, Wayne County going to start this drive at the 19-yard line. Hounds up big, 28-3. Minute and 50 left in the first quarter. Just Red Hound domination right here at Campbell Field so far in this football game tonight.
This is a Wayne County team who on the ground is where they have most of their success. They average about 5.7 yards per play on the ground, and Corbin has done a fantastic job of keeping them in check. looking to set up the wide receiver screen. Not going to be able to do it. Pump fake, and he'll throw it out of bounds as Edwards wisely there. He had Petrosky hot on his heels.
Yeah, Petrosky doing a good job. Of course, Eli Petrosky, able to rush the passer at that right defensive end spot for the Hounds. I think right around 3 sacks on the year. So definitely Eli Petrosky knows how to get to the quarterback and doing a good job right there to put pressure on the quarterback for the Cardinals, Edwards. So, again, like you said, Jason, just defense really dialing it up right here against the Wayne County Cardinals.
2nd and 10 coming up for Wayne County from their own 19. Ball on the near hash. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 wide out here to the near side. Edwards takes the snap, looking to pass. Then he's going to step up in the pocket, and he's going to run across the 25 and brought down at the 26-yard line. Nice open field tackle there by Zach Reynolds.
Good job by Zach Reynolds, and we've talked about that. We've seen the defense coordinator for the Hounds, Coach Guy Lou Allen, and we mentioned in the pregame show, start to bring a little more pressure, and we've seen that pay off for the Hounds defense, getting 9 total sacks last week. And so, man, the Hounds really getting aggressive and really having a lot of fun defensively, last week and especially tonight against the Wayne County Cardinals.
3rd and 2 for Wayne County from their own 27. Edwards waiting on the snap, takes it, looking to pass. Over to the far side, it's incomplete. Intended receiver was Ian Tucker for Wayne County, sailed over his head, over into the into the Corbin sideline, bring 4th and 2, and Cardinals sending out the punting unit.
Yeah, and a good job right there by the left defensive end. You got Eli Petrosky at the right defensive end. You got the left defensive end, big bad Malachi Brown, putting instant pressure in the backfield, really forcing a high throw, getting his hands in the air, and so creates this 4th down play right here for the Cardinals.
The Fevers will punt the football for Wayne County. It's a spiral kick, hits out of bounds at the Corbin 43-yard line.
And again, it feels like, we've played this whole first quarter on one half of the football field. The Hounds, like you just said, Jason, going to take over offensively at the 43-yard line. But, the 40, the 50, anytime you can say those numbers, the Hounds really doing a great job, with field position and winning the field position battle. So the Hounds, again, in really good shape right here, at the 43-yard line.
Another short field in which the Red Hounds can work with. They don't need much room. 1 wide out to the left, 2 wide outs to the right. Elam directing traffic. He'll move. E-step in motion from left to right. He'll look for Sama, and Sama comes across the middle and rises up and catches it at the 49-yard line, maybe the 48-yard line of Wayne County. It's going to be a gain of 9 on the pass play, and it'll bring up 2nd and 1.
And the Hounds moving fast right here, and I love almost like an ace formation to the right, to the left. They use motion to create that window for number 2, Noah Sama, on the slant route. So really good play design by the Hounds offensive coordinator, Bart Elam, to kind of get that motion, use that motion to free up number 2, Noah Sama.
Twice now that we've watched Sama come across the middle to catch passes. Normally, he's the guy running free down the sideline.
Yes, exactly.
They'll send Person in motion from left to right, and Elam will pass across the middle.
Wow.
Almost caught by Petrosky. Pass was maybe just a touch high.
Yes.
Petrosky did get 2 hands on it, but couldn't bring it in. It'll bring up 3rd and 1.
And the crazy thing, we saw 2, in that ace formation, again, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. We saw the vertical routes on the right and the vertical route on the left, and then Petrosky working the middle of the field. So, man, the Hounds doing a good job really kind of manipulating the defensive backs for the Wayne County Cardinals.
5 seconds left here in this first quarter clock. There's the give to Person. He'll twist his way, has the first down to the Wayne County 45. So it'll be a new set of downs for Corbin when we come back as we head to the second quarter. After 1 from Campbell Field, it's the Red Hounds 28, Wayne County 3. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Ever heard the phrase big enough to serve you, small enough to know you? It's true at Hometown Bank. From the easy-to-use mobile app to online banking and even bill pay, Hometown Bank has everything you need to make banking easier. Whether you need to make a mobile deposit or would rather stop in and see a friendly, smiling face in person, Hometown Bank is here and ready to help. Stop in and find out how easy working with a Hometown Bank can be. Visit the Hometown Bank nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need auto repairs? Then you need Owens Auto Repair. Owens offers a wide variety of parts and services. You'll find all the top name brand batteries and tires to a full line of truck and auto parts. Utility beds, Sherman-Williams auto paint, weather guard toolboxes, custom-made hydraulic hoses, and yes, service work for cars, trucks, and RVs. Whether it's auto repairs or just a battery or new tires, Owens Auto Repair has you covered. Owens Auto Repair, serving you for more than half a century. Located just down from Corbin High School on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin.
Beginning the second quarter here with the Red Hounds looking at 1st and 10 from the Wayne County 45. Corbin on top, 28-3. Here's Elam looking to pass. Here's the pressure coming, and they're going to get – he gets away out. Wow. He might get sacked. Still on his feet at the 40-yard line.
No way.
Throwing it down to the 5-yard line, and Sama is going to be shoved and pushed by Sargent, and it'll be pass interference. Penalty markers coming down everywhere. Looked like that Wayne County was going to be able to get Elam for a sack back around the 35-yard line, but he got out of that tackle, and he ran to the near side and unloaded at the 40. Threw that ball in the air a good 60 yards.
Yes.
Wayne County wisely with the pass interference, 15-yard penalty is all, and they'll live to play another set of downs here.
Yeah, and it looked like Colton Creekmore was running right down the middle of the football field, and we was going to see a replay, but, Cade just doing his best, Patrick Mahomes right there to make the defenders miss. And, again, Hounds set up right here on this first down. So, man, great job by Cade Elam avoiding the rush and buying time to get the football down the field.
11:48 here in the second quarter, opening stages. Corbin on top, 28-3. Shotgun formation, 2 wideouts either side. Elam looking to the near side, set up the screen for Estefs. Across the 25-20, going to go into the end zone untouched. Man. Touchdown, Corbin.
I'm telling you, just an offensive assault tonight for the Red Hounds. Again, making it, pushing that Elam button, that easy button, whatever you want to call it. You put the ball in the X-Factor backs' hands. You got Cam Estep, Cole Stevens, Eli Petrosky, Noah Simon, Colt Creekmore. You get the ball in those guys' hands, and you got the perfect point guard on offense. Quarterback Cade Elam, and, man, great things happening right here in this football game for the Hounds.
Just a little over 2 minutes on that drive for Corbin as Sama nails it through the uprights, and the Red Hounds in full control of this one early. 35-3, it's Corbin on top, 11:40 to go in the second quarter. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Mountain Dew is like no other soft drink on earth. That's because Mountain Dew is the boldest soft drink the world has ever seen. Today, Mountain Dew, the most iconic flavor in the history of soft drinks, has spawned a new generation of outrageously craveable flavors that share its glory, like Mountain Dew Major Melon, Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Spark, Mountain Dew Voltage, and Mountain Dew Livewire. So here's to the neon royalty of Dew and the Dew flavors that have come after it, the boldest flavors on earth.
Elam Button pushed again, and he finds Estep on the little screen pass. And as you mentioned, give the guys up front creating those passes.
That's right.
And Estep found the seam, and he was off to the races. A 30-yard touchdown reception for Estep. And Corbin on top, 35-3 with 11:40 to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I mean, we're used to calling football games, Jason, for the Corbin Red Hounds, but, man, I find myself shaking my head at this offense for the Hounds. Just unbelievable.
Simon's kick end over end will hit at the goal line and roll into the end zone for another touchback.
Yeah, just another touchback as well. I mean, except for maybe a couple motion penalties that we've saw, and, of course, the Hounds offense able to overcome those penalties. Other than that, I mean, just a perfect football game, offense, defense, special teams. We just see the touchback by Noah Simon. So, man, just really you find yourself, with 11:40 in the second quarter, Hounds up 35-3. You just find yourself shaking your head, having a lot of fun watching this Red Hound football team play football.
Third touchdown pass for Cade Elam. He's got 36 on the season. 2 touchdowns already for Estep, one on the punt return, and then that one, the 30-yard touchdown reception. Wayne County, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Edwards looking to pass, steps up into the pocket, and he'll be sacked.
Man. Big pressure right there. I think Zach Reynolds, on
Number
the
11,
hit.
yeah.
Just outside linebacker, had a great start to the football season, had an injury, and now coming back and putting the gas pedal down. Number 11, Zach Reynolds, really getting instant pressure in the backfield. Like you said, Jason, for that big sack right there for that big Red Hound defense.
Loss of 2 on the play, they'll call it. 2nd and 12 for Wayne County with 11:09 and counting here in this second quarter, and Corbin on top 35-3. Wayne County no hurry here, 10 on the play clock as they break the huddle. Pistol formation, 3 wideouts here to the near side, which is the wide side of the field for the Cardinals. Shotgun snap, and they'll give to Sullivan. Sullivan across the 20, out to about the 24. Be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up 3rd and 6 for Wayne County.
Look like Hounds tackling leader Griffin Bates in on that hit right there and making that tackle and really a little bit of a positive run right there for the Wayne County Cardinals. So Hounds look to reset on this 3rd down and 6 right here as the Hounds get ready to try to get off the field on 3rd down.
Last offensive possession for Wayne County was 3 and out as the Corbin defense has forced 2 of those 3 and outs here with still 10-14 to go here in the first half. Pistol formation for Wayne County. They'll give to Sullivan, and Sullivan has no running room.
Man.
Thought his way out to the 25. Second effort gets out to about the 27, though. And it'll bring up 4th down and 4.
Yeah, Jace Hatfield in on that hit, just the initial tackler for the Hounds. Like you said, bringing up 4th down, and looks like Wayne County saying, let's just go for it and see what happens right here, down 35-3 early in the second quarter. And I don't blame the Cardinals. They, dial it up, see what happens, and make the best of the situation right here.
Wayne County, you don't see this very often. The kind of old school quarterback goes to the sideline, gets the play from the coach, and then runs it in. 5 on the play clock here as they break the huddle. And maybe looking at a delay of game here. Well, snapped it right at 1. Looking to pass is Edwards. Far sideline, looking for Sargent, incomplete. Overthrown by about 2 yards, and the Red Hounds will take over on downs.
Yeah, really good job right there by Lucas Britton, number 13 for the Hounds. And again, we've talked about it. But, Lucas has been back a couple of games. In the lineup for the Hounds. Had a tough injury at the first of the season. But Lucas Britton, number 13, out there for the Hounds defense, doing a great job.
So the Red Hound defense there comes up big again, and they'll get the ball back for their offensive unit at the Wayne County 27. Ball spotted right at the near hash, moving from right to left. You got Creekmore and Petrosky, the 2 receivers to the right, as Wayne County trying to get some guys on defense. I don't know if they've got enough, and they'll have to take a timeout. I believe they had 10 guys out on the field, and Wayne County has to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 9:14 to go here in the second quarter. It's Corbin 35, Wayne County 3. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Hey, this is Sammy from Sammy's Furniture, and if you wake up every morning on the 20-yard line and feel like you can't make it to the end zone, that's because you're not sleeping on a mattress from Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Guys, we got over 62 floor model mattresses, and they're in stock and ready to be taken home today. We'll help you find a mattress that won't break your back or your budget. We've got discounts when you pick it up, and 12 months same as cash financing if you need it, folks. At Sammy's Furniture and Mattress, we're open 7 days a week from 10 to 6. On Sundays from 12 to 5, you can score a touchdown with a mattress from Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Come see us today.
Wayne County having to take a timeout because they only had 10 guys out on defense. And this is after Wayne County went for it on 4th and 4. And Corbin will take over here from the Wayne County 27, and we'll start again here. Ball on the near hash. Red Hounds moving from right to left. Creekmore to the right of Elam. Stevens to the right of Elam. Creekmore and Petrosky, the 2 receivers, to the right on the wide side of the field. They'll send E-step in motion from left to right out of the slot position. Play action, cross the middle to Petrosky, and incomplete.
Man, tough play right there. Eli Petrosky in a little bit of traffic and, pretty good football, but Eli unable to catch that football across the middle and a defender underneath, a defender over top. Like you said, Jason, a lot of traffic. And unfortunately for the Hounds, Eli Petrosky unable to come up with that football. 2nd and 10
coming up here for Corbin. Same formation again. with Sima and Estep here to the near side. Petrosky and Creekmore to the wide side of the field. And Stevens to the right of Elam. Having trouble getting the ball set back. Now we've got it. Shotgun formation here. Elam looking over the Wayne County defense. He'll move Stevens from the right side to his left side. Trying to set up the little screen pass to Creekmore, and it's incomplete. Wayne County was sniffing that out early. A Sargent was there on the coverage for Wayne County. And that falls incomplete, and 3rd and 10 now for the Red Hounds.
Yeah, the Hounds looking to try to get a rocket screen out there to the right. But you're right, Jason. Wayne County Cardinals do a great job coming up playing good, tough defense and force this 3rd down for the Hounds. You look right here, see if the Hounds can come up with a play on 3rd down to move the chains.
2 wideouts either way for Corbin. Elam moves up into the pocket. Has a man wide open. It's Creekmore.
Man.
Catches it at the 2, goes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow. I mean, again, just, quarterback Kate Elam steps up in the pocket, gets a really good block in that pocket, and then Colt Creekmore does his thing right down the hashes, if you will, heading towards the concession stand, and makes a great catch and a great throw by quarterback Kate Elam, man. Again, probably looking at a running clock right here.
Career high for Elam. Touchdown passes in a game, sits at 6. He's already got 4 here with 8:58 to go in the second quarter. Simon's kick is through the uprights and good. And the Red Hounds had put 41 on the board here with 8:58 to go in the second quarter. They lead Wayne County 42 to 3. This is Red Hound football on T107.
For over 56 years, Tri-County Cycle Sales and the Hart family have kept you on the trails with the biggest names in off-road adventure. Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, CF Moto. No matter which brand excites you the most, you'll always receive service after the sale when you purchase your next side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle from the Hart family and Tri-County Cycle Sales. From southeastern Kentucky to parts of Tennessee and Virginia, your next off-road adventure starts with Tri-County Cycle Sales. Located at 8775 U.S. Highway 25 in Corbin, across from Kentucky Outdoorsman. Phone 606-528-4792.
Thank you.
And welcome back here as Corbin has just come out of the gates hot as fire. 42 to 3 over Wayne County. We've got a running clock with 8:14 to go in the second quarter.
Man, I tell you, it's just an offensive assault, defensive assault, getting the touchbacks. Man, I love it. Red Hound football is on fire right here tonight at Campbell Field.
Well, if you thought that Corbin may overlook any of these first 2 round matchups, they haven't. They have come out laser focused, and as you said, just complimentary football. Every facet. They've got a punt return for a touchdown, an interception from their defense. The defensive has held to Wayne County to 3 and outs, 1 4 and out, and then the offense has just been hitting on all cylinders.
Man, and I think, too, I'm going to tip my hat right here tonight to the coaching staff and head coach Luke Sammons, no doubt about it.
End-over-end kick by Sima will hit up the goal line again and roll into the end zone for another touchback, and Wayne County will start from their own 20.
Yeah, and Hounds again, you get the touchback and set up the defense for success, and we look up and that clock starting to run. So, going to be a quick night for quarterback Kate Elam. And you talked about quarterback Kate Elam with his touchdowns, I think 5 or 6 on the football game, his season high. 4. So
6 is his career high in a game.
Man,
did it twice this season.
So just unreal, and the defense lines up right here to get things started again in this second quarter.
Sullivan will be 1 yard behind Edwards in the pistol formation. Edwards takes the snap, runs in to Sullivan. Sullivan fights his way, has a hole out across the 25, out to the 27, maybe the 28-yard line. Good run on first down for the senior Sullivan.
Yeah, look like Griffin Bates and Zach Reynolds in on the hit right there. And so you're right, a good positive run for Wayne County. And, one of the most positive plays so far in this football game for the Cardinals right there.
6:14 and counting here in the second quarter with a running clock. And Corbin put 42 on the board already. They lead 42 to 3. Wayne County looking at a 2nd and 1 from their own 29. Shotgun formation, 1 wide out either way. Tight end lines up on the right side. And this is give to Sullivan.
There we
Twists his way, has the first down at the 30, and second effort gets him to the 31.
Look like Mason Salmon's, in on that hit right there. Mason Salmon's coming into the football game with 65 tackles, and so Mason Salmon's definitely knows how to find the runner and does a good job for the Hounds defense. So, Wayne County moves the change right there. So a little bit of positive news if you're a Wayne County Cardinal, fan. So I think that's maybe the third first down on the night for Wayne County.
One wide out either way for Wayne County from the gun. There's Sullivan again on the ground, and he'll get hit right at the 35-yard line and drop. Mason Salmons came in to give the final blow to him.
Yes.
And it'll be gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, and again, another 3 yards, and, if you're Wayne County, you're down huge, 42-3, the clock running. But, the Cardinals really trying to, just get any positive yardage, anything they can right here, and just run the football. And, again, like I said, just moving the football 3 or 4 yards up the field.
2 wide outs to the left for Wayne County. And Sullivan in the pistol formation behind Edwards. Edwards takes the snap, gives to Sullivan, running off the left side, and Corbin will string that play out, and he has nowhere to go. He's going to get to the line of scrimmage, and they'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, great
Mason
job
Salmons
in there.
coming up for the hit.
Good hit right there by number 7, Mason Salmons, and again bringing up a big third down play as that clock continues to tick down as the Hounds trying to get off the field, and I'm sure maybe 4 down territory, of course, anytime that the Wayne County Cardinals have the football.
Wayne County will be set to receive the football in the third quarter. But this Corbin defense would like to get a stop here and maybe have another chance to put more points on the board right before halftime as we approach under 4 minutes with this running clock in the first half. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 wide outs to the right. Ball on the far hash. And Edwards, a little disgusted, looks like he's walking away. Play clock drops to 0, and it'll be a delay of game against Wayne County. Looked like that Edwards saw it, knew he couldn't get the play called. Not really sure why they didn't call timeout. So now that'll make this exponentially more difficult. 3rd and 12 coming up here for Wayne County.
Yeah, and this is where, you can let the Hounds front 4 just kind of pin their ears back and go get the quarterback. You got Jace Hatfield up in there, number 48 in the football game for the Hounds. Luke Hatfield doing a good job, so the front 4 gets to turn their ears back.
There's the snap, and the pass is incomplete. Intended receiver was Crouch, and there was Salmons there on the coverage for Corbin. Brings up 4th and 12. Clock still rolling with 2:52 and counting.
And it looks like, of course, not surprised, Wayne County going to try to, go for this first down right here on 4th and 12. So Wayne County lining up and going to try to attack, the Hounds defense.
Corbin, if they can hold this 4th down, may get the ball back with maybe about a minute and a half left. Of course, I don't think scoring is a premium right now for them. 42-3, Corbin in control. 2:20 and counting here in this second quarter. Wayne County takes the snap with 2 on the play clock. Edwards rolling to the near side, looking to throw. Throws across his body, and it's incomplete. A nice job there by Nashawn Brooks, stretching out, trying to come up with his second interception of the game, but it falls incomplete. Go back to Corbin with the running clock. It continues to run, and lots of times coaches will agree to say, we'll let it run no matter what, even between running personnel in and out.
And I'm not sure what the agreement is, but, yeah, good point right there, Jason. I'm sure the Hounds and the Cardinals want to get out of here. And, of course, if you're Wayne County, you want to get off the field. And if you're Corbin head coach Luke Salmons, you don't want any injuries. So, definitely want to get out of here, no doubt about it.
Minute 33, 4th and 12, First and 10 for Corbin from their 30. Elam looking to take a shot into the end zone, looking for Simon in the back, and it's incomplete.
Great ball right there. And
Simon ran into the metal post there that holds the netting.
Oh, wow.
And he comes back a little gimpy, and that was scary right there.
Well, yeah, we just said that. You don't want to have any injuries here. I didn't even see that, but you're right. Noah Sima going to get off the field, so hopefully.
Maybe his shoulder, his right shoulder that he's holding.
Yeah, holding his shoulder right there. So you're right. You know, you want to get out of here with this big lead with no injuries as the Hounds reset on offense.
53 seconds and counting here. Shotgun formation for Corbin, and they'll blow the play dead before we get started. It's going to be they're going to send, it looks like, Nashawn Brooks out. Maybe he had his chin strap connected, and so he'll have to leave the game for a play, and they'll bring in another player. Clock still rolling with 33 seconds left.
Yeah, I think
now Petrosky's coming back out, and Tayton Cox comes into the game.
Yeah, be interested to see, if the Hounds try to attack with 20 seconds and the clock moving and try to put up some more points as we move towards halftime.
42-3, Corbin in control. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 wideouts to the left. 12 seconds and counting here until halftime. Elam looking to pass across the middle, looking for Creekmore touchdown.
Wow.
Hit him in stride. And that goes for 30 yards, and that's number 5 for Elam here in this game, and that's 38 on the season.
I mean, just throw the towel in. I mean, what can you say? Colton Creekmore just kind of on a little bit of a post or right down the seam route, and then quarterback Cade Elam gets great protection from the offensive line, sets his feet, and throws a strike right down the pipe to number 3, Colton Creekmore.
Creekmore with his second touchdown reception of the night. Sima on to kick the extra point. Hold is down. Kick is through the uprights, and it is good. And the Red Hounds stretch their lead now to 49-3 as time expires here in the second quarter. As Corbin put 28 in the first quarter, they'll add 21 to it in the second. As we had a running clock with just under 9 minutes in the first half, and Red Hounds rolling.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a calculator. I think we may send it down to Eliana right here on the sideline. So Eliana's got Coach Luke Sammons. I got to hear what Coach Sammons got to say after this offensive explosion right here in the first half.
All right, Eliana. Coach, your offense has really shown up in the first half. How do you plan to keep them motivated going into the rest of the game?
We just got to play. Hopefully we can get a lot of kids in right here, but we're just going to continue to play.
And with this big of a lead at the half, do you start thinking about getting some valuable reps for your younger players?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we want to continue to play good with whoever's in the game, but they deserve to play, and we'll play everybody. Yep.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you, Eliana. Back to you guys.
And the Red Hounds in control here, JB, as we've said, hitting on all facets of the game. Good to see.
Unbelievable. I mean, the Red Hounds just doing a great job. And, you put 49 points on the board in the first half. Just an offensive explosion. But the Hounds only, allowing a field goal. So, man, just a fun football night right here, at Campbell Field, seeing how the Hounds have really come together with first-year head coach for the Corbin Red Hounds, Coach Luke Sammons.
When we come back, as we roll into the half, we'll take a look at stats. We'll talk a little bit about the middle school who will be competing. Right. I think this is good. They're competing in a state championship game tomorrow night. We'll talk a little bit, or tomorrow. We'll talk more about that as the half rolls along. But right now it's Corbin 49, Wayne County 3, halftime from Campbell Field. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Ever heard the phrase big enough to serve you, small enough to know you? It's true at Hometown Bank. From the easy-to-use mobile app to online banking and even bill pay, Hometown Bank has everything you need to make banking easier. Whether you need to make a mobile deposit or would rather stop in and see a friendly, smiling face in person, Hometown Bank is here and ready to help. Stop in and find out how easy working with a Hometown Bank can be. Visit the Hometown Bank nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need auto repairs? Then you need Owens Auto Repair. Owens offers a wide variety of parts and services. You'll find all the top name brand batteries and tires to a full line of truck and auto parts. Utility beds, Sherman-Williams auto paint, weather guard toolboxes, custom-made hydraulic hoses, and yes, service work for cars, trucks, and RVs. Whether it's auto repairs or just a battery or new tires, Owens Auto Repair has you covered. Owens Auto Repair, serving you for more than half a century. Located just down from Corbin High School on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin.
You know Mountain Dew is like no other soft drink on earth. That's because Mountain Dew is the boldest soft drink the world has ever seen. Today, Mountain Dew, the most iconic flavor in the history of soft drinks, has spawned a new generation of outrageously craveable flavors that share its glory, like Mountain Dew Major Melon, Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Spark, Mountain Dew Voltage, and Mountain Dew Livewire. So here's to the neon royalty of Dew and the Dew flavors that have come after it, the boldest flavors on earth.
Hey, this is Sammy from Sammy's Furniture, and if you wake up every morning on the 20-yard line and feel like you can't make it to the end zone, that's because you're not sleeping on a mattress from Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Guys, we got over 62 floor model mattresses, and they're in stock and ready to be taken home today. We'll help you find a mattress that won't break your back or your budget. We've got discounts when you pick it up, and 12 months same as cash financing if you need it, folks. At Sammy's Furniture and Mattress, we're open 7 days a week from 10 to 6. On Sundays from 12 to 5, you can score a touchdown with a mattress from Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Come see us today.
For over 56 years, Tri-County Cycle Sales in the Hart family have kept you on the trails with the biggest names in off-road adventure. Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, CF Moto. No matter which brand excites you the most, you'll always receive service after the sale when you purchase your next side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle from the Hart family in Tri-County Cycle Sales. From southeastern Kentucky to parts of Tennessee and Virginia, your next off-road adventure starts with Tri-County Cycle Sales. Located at 8775 U.S. Highway 25 in Corbin, across from Kentucky Outdoorsman. Phone 606-528-4792.
Are you looking for reliable electrical supplies? Look no further than Eubanks Electrical Supply. From light bulbs to circuit breakers, we've got everything you need to power up your projects. Our expert staff is ready to help you find the right tools and materials to complete your project. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or professional contractor, Eubanks Electrical Supply has you covered with top brands and friendly service. Stop by today in Corbin, Kentucky at 701 South Main Street, or in Somerset, Kentucky at 1030 West Cumberland Street, and discover why Eubanks Electrical Supply has been the trusted name in electrical supply for over 60 years.
Taking care of business early and often in this one. They lead 49-3 here at the half. Corbin had a short field in which to work with to begin the game after the onside kick did not work to Wayne County. And from the Wayne County 49, it took 2 plays for Corbin, and it ended with a 39-yard touchdown pass from Elam to Sima. And with 11:23 to go in the first, the Red Hounds 7-0. And then the defense got in the act. 3 and out against Wayne County, and the Wayne County team punted the football, and Eastep returned a 53-yard punt return, and the Red Hounds were rolling 14-0 with 9:40 to go in the second. Wayne County did put together a pretty good offensive series, got into the red zone, but the Red Hounds, as they've done all year long, they were bending, but they did not break, and they hold Wayne County to a 30-yard field goal by Lefevers, and it was a 14-3 game with 4:01 to go in the first quarter. But then the Red Hounds just put it into another gear from there. 56-yard touchdown pass from Elam to Sima with 2:46 to go in the first quarter, and the Red Hounds led 21-0 on their way to a 49-3 advantage here at the half, JB. And middle school team, let's talk about them. Big game.
Yeah, exactly. The Hounds got a big game, Corbin Middle School football team. And just to talk about a little bit about the first half, as you said, the Hounds have totally dominated this offensive, with an offensive assault, defensive assault, and then we saw the touchbacks as well. The Hounds, like you said, Jason, big, huge halftime lead, clock running. Hounds up 49-3 right here. And, how many touchdown pass quarterback Cade Elam got right there?
He's got 5.
5 touchdowns in the first half. I mean, how do you do that? We talk about on the coaches show, how do you come up with all those, those plays? We've seen Noah Sima on the reception, Colton Creekmore on the reception, big play Trey running up in there between the tackles, Colton Creekmore on the reception as well, and then the defense really playing lights out. So just a huge game, for the Red Hounds offensively. So, yeah, Jason, you mentioned talking about, and I got to give my guys a shout out. I know they're listening right now. Our Corbin Middle School football team on the air right here on the live stream at T1073.com. Guys, got to give you a shout-out. Want to give a shout-out to all our Corbin Middle School football coaches, all our Corbin Middle School football players, hanging out in Lexington listening to our broadcast here tonight. Just want to say, I'm going to be coming up here a little bit later on tonight, and after this football game, the Hounds and the Cardinals, want to invite all of Red Hound Nation tomorrow after this football game to come out and support the middle school football Red Hounds as they play Paducah Tillman tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Lexington Christian, right behind Fayette Mall. The middle school Hounds on a mission to get their 9th state championship ring. So after the Hounds, a big victory right here tonight against the Wayne County Cardinals. We want to paint the town red tomorrow at the Lexington Christian Academy, and watch the middle school Hounds at 5 p.m. We'll definitely see you guys there tomorrow night. So just want to give those players and those coaches a big shout out right here live on T107 at halftime. So guys, see you in a little bit, and can't wait to be up there in Lexington, Kentucky, to try to get the Corbin Middle School 9th state championship ring. So just a fun time to be a Corbin Red Hound football middle school player, a fun time to be a Corbin Red Hound high school football player, and definitely a fun time to be a Corbin Red Hound high school football fan. So, man, Hounds playing lights out on the varsity level, Hounds playing lights out on the middle school level. So, man, just giving you guys a shout-out, and we will see you real soon.
Yeah, Paducah Tillman, that's another 4A power.
Yes.
A lot of people think that Paducah Tillman or Franklin County could be in the state championship. Their seasons look like they may collide once we get to reset the RPI at the statewide level. So two good programs there in 4A, Corbin and Paducah Tillman, and kind of neat to see both those middle schools facing each other in the state championship.
It is, and, and the Hounds, battled Paducah last year and, got beat, fell up a little short in the Final Four, but I know, the Corbin Middle School football team ready to go with practice at EKU today and spend the night, in Lexington. So just a big fun time for the Corbin Middle School football Red Hounds as we see, it coming close to the halftime, in this into the halftime right here as the Hounds, varsity Hounds, on top big 49-3 right here.
Well, we're going to take a break as we're counting you down through the halftime with about 4:47 left on the clock, and it's Corbin in control, 49-3 in this one. This is Red Hound football on T107.
For over 56 years, Tri-County Cycle Sales and the Hart family have kept you on the trails with the biggest names in off-road adventure. Honda, Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, CF Moto. No matter which brand excites you the most, you'll always receive service after the sale when you purchase your next side-by-side, ATV, or motorcycle from the Hart family in Tri-County Cycle Sales. From southeastern Kentucky to parts of Tennessee and Virginia, your next off-road adventure starts with Tri-County Cycle Sales. Located at 8775 U.S. Highway 25 in Corbin, across from Kentucky Outdoorsman. Phone 606-528-4792.
Hey, this is Sammy here at Sammy's Furniture. And apparently, pain heals, chicks dig scars, and glory lasts forever, just like the mattresses here at Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Guys, we got over 62 floor model mattresses, and they're in stock and ready to be taken home today. We'll help you find a mattress that won't break your back or your budget. We've got discounts when you pick it up, and 12 months same as cash financing if you need it, folks. At Sammy's Furniture and Mattress, we're open 7 days a week from 10 to 6. On Sundays from 12 to 5, you can score a touchdown with a mattress from Sammy's Furniture and Mattress. Come see us today.
You know Mountain Dew is like no other soft drink on earth. That's because Mountain Dew is the boldest soft drink the world has ever seen. Today, Mountain Dew, the most iconic flavor in the history of soft drinks, has spawned a new generation of outrageously craveable flavors that share its glory, like Mountain Dew Major Melon, Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Spark, Mountain Dew Voltage, and Mountain Dew Livewire. So here's to the neon royalty of Dew and the Dew flavors that have come after it, the boldest flavors on earth.
Need auto repairs? Then you need Owens Auto Repair. Owens offers a wide variety of parts and services. You'll find all the top name brand batteries and tires to a full line of truck and auto parts. Utility beds, Sherman-Williams auto paint, weather guard toolboxes, custom-made hydraulic hoses, and yes, service work for cars, trucks, and RVs. Whether it's auto repairs or just a battery or new tires, Owens Auto Repair has you covered. Owens Auto Repair, serving you for more than half a century. Located just down from Corbin High School on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin.
Ever heard the phrase big enough to serve you, small enough to know you? It's true at Hometown Bank. From the easy-to-use mobile app to online banking and even bill pay, Hometown Bank has everything you need to make banking easier. Whether you need to make a mobile deposit or would rather stop in and see a friendly, smiling face in person, Hometown Bank is here and ready to help. Stop in and find out how easy working with a Hometown Bank can be. Visit the Hometown Bank nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for reliable electrical supplies? Look no further than Eubanks Electrical Supply. From light bulbs to circuit breakers, we've got everything you need to power up your projects. Our expert staff is ready to help you find the right tools and materials to complete your project. Whether you're a DIY enthusiast or professional contractor, Eubanks Electrical Supply has you covered with top brands and friendly service. Stop by today in Corbin, Kentucky at 701 South Main Street or in Somerset, Kentucky at 1030 West Cumberland Street and discover why Eubanks Electrical Supply has been the trusted name in electrical supply for over 60 years.
Welcome back to the half at Campbell Field with Corbin on top, 49-3 over Wayne County as the Red Hounds put 28 points up in that first quarter, 21 in the second quarter. We had a running clock with just under 9 minutes to go as we'll have that running clock through this entire second half, so it'll be a short second half, but be a good one. It's going to be an opportunity for Coach Simmons to, again, get some he doesn't like calling them young guys,
that's
just
right.
Some fresh faces in
next
there.
Next man up, that's right.
Next man up, and they'll get an opportunity. And I liked what he said there at halftime in talking with Eliana about he wants whoever's in there. He knows you got an opportunity to play some kids that don't have as much experience. He wants them to come out and be just as equally tuned in as this varsity club was.
Yeah, I think so. And you're right. Next man up, Coach Salmons, he expects if you're a freshman, you're sophomore, junior, senior, if you step on, across the white lines, he expects you to play well. So, and that's the standard that the Hounds have set here, for 100 years of football. So I don't expect anything less than those young guys to come in here, after the half and play good Red Hound football, no doubt about it.
A couple of matchups that we were looking at across the state, especially in 4A, and this one is of interest. Johnson Central's leading Covington Catholic 13-7 at the half. That's a district champion Covington Catholic, rated a little bit higher than Johnson Central in the RPI. Johnson Central finished second behind Ashland in their district. We know all about Johnson Central, man. That shootout there in Paintsville that back in September, but interesting score there, JB. It wouldn't surprise me if Johnson Central doesn't leave Covington Catholic with a win. Of course, the winner of this game will get Boyle County. And the Ashland and Mason County game is Ashland in control there in the first half. So if things hold out the way we expect them to hold out, it could be setting up a matchup with Ashland coming to Campbell Field next Friday night.
Yeah, a huge game next week. And, we talked about it in the pregame show, T107 Tailgate pregame show. Each week as you move through the playoffs gets a little bit tougher. And, we thought tonight would be a tough football game. But, man, the Hounds taking care of business. And Jason, you mentioned that Johnson Central score. Johnson Central really a different type of football team that, presents a lot of problems for any kind of, any kind of defense, any kind of offense where they just pound the rock, and they're so good at it. So, anytime you play Johnson Central, a score like that, really doesn't surprise me at all.
No, that's going to be, again, a lot of things can happen. Half of football to go, but right now it's Johnson Central on top of Covington Catholic. In this one here, it's Corbin on top of Wayne County, 49-3. We'll take a 1 minute break, and when we come back, we'll have third quarter action for you coming up here from Campbell Field. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Mountain Dew is like no other soft drink on earth. That's because Mountain Dew is the boldest soft drink the world has ever seen. Today, Mountain Dew, the most iconic flavor in the history of soft drinks, has spawned a new generation of outrageously craveable flavors that share its glory, like Mountain Dew Major Melon, Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Spark, Mountain Dew Voltage, and Mountain Dew Livewire. So here's to the neon royalty of Dew and the Dew flavors that have come after it, the boldest flavors on earth.
Ever heard the phrase big enough to serve you, small enough to know you? It's true at Hometown Bank. From the easy-to-use mobile app to online banking and even bill pay, Hometown Bank has everything you need to make banking easier. Whether you need to make a mobile deposit or would rather stop in and see a friendly, smiling face in person, Hometown Bank is here and ready to help. Stop in and find out how easy working with a Hometown Bank can be. Visit the Hometown Bank nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Campbell Field as we're getting ready to start third quarter with Corbin and Wayne County, and the Red Hounds on top 49-3. If you're just joining us, it was Corbin putting 28 points up in that first quarter. They had a punt return, a couple big pass plays from Elam, had an interception by Nashawn Brooks that set up a short field. Stevens punched one in from about 17 yards out, and so this Red Hound team just rolling JB into this third quarter.
Yeah, just playing great football in all three phases. I mean, you really, again, you think the Hounds moving in to the second round of the playoffs, and of course Wayne County rolling into Campbell Field again, like we said, with that 8-3 record. So, expect a little bit of a fight, a little bit of a test. But man, the Hounds, again, just playing their best football, moving into the playoffs in this second round, dominating this first half.
Bryson Baker will be in to kick the ball for Corbin here as we start the third quarter. They'll be kicking from right to left. Tees the ball up right in the middle of the field. Wayne County will have Sullivan back deep for them. Kick is to the 23-yard line, taken there and brought across the 30-yard line. And that's where Wayne County will take over here in their first offensive series of the second half. Again, a running clock in place as Corbin instituted the running clock with just under 9 minutes there in that second quarter.
Yeah, just a big first half. And like we said, we're going to see a lot of new Hounds out there on offense, defense. Looks like number 52, Tyson Blaylock in at the left defensive end. Got number 50, Max Farmer in there working hard for the Hounds. Number, I think, 34, Keegan Stacy. Number 13, Lucas Britton. Good to see those guys in there playing for the Hounds defense.
Wayne County looks like they'll still have their varsity starters out there as Edwards takes the shotgun snap. Hands off to Sullivan off the left side across the 40 to the far side and ran out of bounds right around the 45-yard line. And it'll be a first down for Wayne County. Gain of about 13 on the play. And they'll move the sticks, and Wayne County gets another first down. There are only about 4 first downs in this game.
Exactly. A big play trade knocking the runner out right there for the Hounds defense. Just getting some more names out there. Landon Walters in there playing, for the Hounds. Number 25, Tayton Cox as well in there on the defense for the Hounds. Number 47, Silas Mahan playing that backer spot. So, again, good to see those young Hounds right here, under pressure in the Friday Night Lights.
3 wideouts to the near side, which is the wide side of the field for Wayne County. They'll give to Sullivan again, straight up the gut. He'll fight his way out to the 49. Be a gain of 3 on the play, and 2nd and 7 coming up for the Cardinals.
Right there, number 50, Max Farmer in on the hit. So, just a good job again by the Hounds defense. Those young guys really, I guess you'd say, Jason, getting their money's worth. So, we've seen the Hounds, the young guys come in the last 2 or 3 football games making plays. You got number 6 in there for the Hounds trying to get the name and number, as number 6 for the Hounds. Bryson Baker. Yeah, thank you, Jason, in there. So, Bryson Baker in there doing good things as well.
Shotgun formation for Wayne County, 1 wide out either side. Ball on the far hash from their own 49. Sullivan gets the call again. He's hit at the 50, twists down to about the 47-yard line of the Red Hounds. And it'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Look like Silas Mahan and number 50 Max Farmer in on that hit. And we talk about the young guys in here working. You're just really holding their own right here. So bringing up a 3rd down. So Hounds at 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, looking to force this big 4th down play right here.
3rd and 3 for Wayne County from the Corbin 47. 8:57 to go here in the third. Corbin on top, 49-3 from the pistol. Takes the snap, hands to Sullivan, fights his way to the 45. Second effort, it's going to get him the first down. He's going to get down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, good tough run in there by the running back for the Wayne County Cardinals, Sullivan, and Caleb Shepard, Keegan Stacy in on that hit. But again, the Hounds really kind of, putting up a little bit of a fight right here with the young guys in there, and of course the starters still in there trying to move the football against this Red Hound defense.
I said he got to the 43. They were going to mark him at the 44, but still good enough for the first down. So 1st and 10 for Wayne County from the Corbin 44. Shotgun formation. 2 wideouts here to the near side, but the pitch goes to Crouch. Crouch coming to the near side, has some blockers out in front, gets across the 40, ran out of bounds, right outside the 35-yard line. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 36, so gain of 8 on the first down run, and it'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Just the Hounds defense forcing the runner for the Cardinals out of bounds right there. Lucas Britton leading the way, Tyson Blaylock as well, in on that hit. But, again, this clock running, 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Hounds up huge, Jason, 49-3. Just total domination tonight, in this second round of the playoffs.
7.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter with Corbin on top, 49-3. 2nd and 2 for Wayne County from the Corbin 36. And they'll hand the ball off.
Wow.
He's dropped by number 49, Caleb Shepard, in the backfield. And that was number 32, Bryce Lefevre's on the carry for Wayne County, dropped for the loss. And it'll be back Wayne County up to the 40-yard line, so to bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, just a good job coming off the football, really putting his hand in the dirt and getting instant pressure into the backfield. Number 49, Caleb Shepard, like I said, Jason, doing a really good job to get off a block in there at defensive tackle to put instant pressure and make that hit in the backfield for this Red Hound defense.
2 wide outs to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Pistol formation. There's the handoff to Crouch, and he'll fight his way down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Look like number 47, Silas Mahan, in on that hit. Of course, Silas Mahan doing a great job coming into this football game with 39 tackles on the season. So, man, Silas Mahan, you get him on defense, he knows how to find the runner. And Silas Mahan, number 47, did a great job right there in space for this Red Hound defense.
4th and 3 for Wayne County from the Corbin 37. Pistol formation. Corbin showing pressure up the middle. Now they back off. Wayne County looks to the sideline. Will change the play. 10 on the play clock. Now they'll move to the shotgun formation. They'll move Sullivan to the left of Edwards. Takes the snap. Play action. Looking to pass to the far side. It's going to be caught at the 35-yard line, but it's going to be shy by about 2 yards. And this Corbin Red Hound defense holds on downs and will get the ball back for their offense at their own 35.
Yeah, good job by the young guys in there. I mean, bend but don't break a little bit. We saw the Cardinals move the football a little bit down the field, but, man, right there on 4th down, the young guys, the Hounds come in there, make plays, get the stop, and turn the football over to the Red Hound offense. And looks like we're going to see a lot of new faces. Mason Salmon's coming in here right here at quarterback for this Hounds offense.
5:08 to go here in the third quarter and a running clock, and Corbin with the lead 49-3 in the second round of the playoffs. Ball on the far hash, Red Hounds moving from right to left. Shotgun snap for Salmons. Swings it over, complete at the 30, makes one man miss, out to the 35 and to the 37-yard line, as that will be Bryson Hopkins on a nice catch there and nice turn up field to get 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for the Red Hounds from their own 38.
Just a little bit of a rocket screen out there to the left, kind of, just that really quick throw. We saw Tayton Cox leading the blocking out there in space, and Bryson Hopkins able to make a defender miss and get upfield in a hurry. So a really good start right there for the Red Hound offense.
2nd and 7 from their own 38. Salmons from the gun. 2 wideouts either side. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Has it complete to Cox at the 45-yard line. And turns that field. Gets out to around midfield. It'll be a first down for Corbin. And the ball will be spotted right at the 50.
Man, and I'll tell you, Mason Salmons delivering the football right there to Tayton Cox, just really kind of RPO action, faking the give up inside, and then, setting his feet and throwing a dart right there to number 25, Tayton Cox. Really quick release right there by number 7, Mason Salmons.
2 wideouts here to the near side. 2 wideouts up top. There's the shotgun snap, and they'll give to Akins off the right side. Big hole across the 45, the 40, down the far sideline.
There he goes.
Cuts across the green at
There
the
he
30
goes.
to the 20, 10.
Wow.
Touchdown, Corbin.
My goodness, just
Clay.
really, sorry, Jason, really good blocking around that right side, and Clay Akins, jukes and jives a little bit and gets north and south and puts a touchdown on the board. So really good blocking by the Hounds and really great run right there by number 30, Clay Akins.
Got a lot of sophomores in the football game right now for Corbin, so that's a little glimpse of what may be in the years to come here. But 55 on the board now for Corbin after the 50-yard touchdown run by Clay Akins.
Yeah, just double nickels up there on the scoreboard. I can't drive 55. The Hounds putting 55 points.
I appreciate the Sammy Hagar
That's right.
reference.
That's right. So,
thank you for that.
Man, that's right. Hounds answering all the bells and, all the whistles, whatever you want to say. 55 points on the board right here in this third quarter for the Red Hounds.
Red Hounds sending a couple of guys out, but now they seem they need one more guy to make it 11. And penalty markers come in with a delay of game. Corbin a little bit shaky there, getting the special teams out with some new faces there. And it looks like that Wayne County may have declined the penalty, so no harm, no foul there.
Yes.
And show sportsmanship there by Wayne County, I think, or are they going to back them up now?
And I was going to say, Jason, just looking at the penalties, I mean, we've seen the Hounds, last week doing a better job, and then tonight, only 3 penalties on the night as well. So the Hounds really doing a good job to limit the penalties. As we said, the drive killers get you behind the chains, but the Hounds doing a really good job playing good, smart Red Hound football.
So they will back them up 5 yards. Minute 35 to go here in this third quarter in this running clock. Corbin on top 55-3. As Bryson Baker on to attempt the extra point. Be his first attempt in the varsity game. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is right through the uprights. Hold the phone. We may have a kicker controversy between Baker and Simon. I don't know.
I was going to say, Jason, Bryson Baker's older brother, Jacob Baker, is playing at the next level for EKU. So, definitely taking some tips from his older brother, Jacob Baker. Bryson Baker doing a great job right there in special teams.
56-3, Corbin on top. This is Red Hound football on T107.
Need auto repairs? Then you need Owens Auto Repair. Owens offers a wide variety of parts and services. You'll find all the top name brand batteries and tires to a full line of truck and auto parts. Utility beds, Sherman-Williams auto paint, weather guard toolboxes, custom-made hydraulic hoses, and yes, service work for cars, trucks, and RVs. Whether it's auto repairs or just a battery or new tires, Owens Auto Repair has you covered. Owens Auto Repair, serving you for more than half a century. Located just down from Corbin High School on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin.
Akins with a 50-yard touchdown run for the Red Hounds as this second unit coming in for Corbin and taking right off where the first unit left off. 56-3, Corbin on top with the running clock as it'll hit zeros here in this third quarter. And I think we may just keep it right here because I think they'll just switch ends of the field and get ready to go again.
Yeah, and it just want to give my guys, Corbin Middle School Red Hounds, watching this live stream on T1073.com with this huge Red Hound win and expecting big things tomorrow. Again, as we see the Hounds taking on Paducah Tillman, the 8th grade Red Hounds looking for ring number 9. So, guys, want to give you guys a shout out there again, as with this running clock as the Hounds move into this fourth quarter.
And the food trucks here. I don't remember going to a high school football game and coming up with a gourmet burger. And
I know.
Really. Here. What?
Are you kidding? Exactly.
So you come to Campbell Field.
Yes.
Bring some cash. They've got food trucks here.
Yeah.
Delicious whatever you need here. So if you want to watch a football game and also get a good meal. And
yes.
JB, you going to eat that, or are you just going to look
I
at
know
that?
it. I'm just staring at it right now. But
it's
really,
killing me right now.
almost like a college-type atmosphere right here at Campbell Field.
Baker's kick is high, end over end, hits at the 24, gets away from Sargent, but he picks it up at the 18, turns upfield, and will be knocked out of bounds right around the 23-yard line.
Looked like big Trey Person right there. Big play Trey in on that hit, doing a great job in kick coverage for the Hounds in special teams. And just want to, again, get you some of those names out there. A lot of the young guys working hard. We've talked about Tatum Cox. We've talked about number 31 for the Hounds, Landon Walters, trying to get that big front four up there. Number 75, Josh Goins in the game. Silas Mahan, number 72 in the football game. Caden Freeman, so good to see Caden Freeman in there as well. We'll get you some more names right here in just a moment.
For Wayne County, they're keeping their starters out, taking advantage of whatever they can take advantage of here at this point in a 56-3 game. Edwards takes the snap, pump fakes. Now looking to throw, looking for Sargent on the near side, and it's going to be almost intercepted as Lucas Britton was right there and made a nice defensive play. But awesome if he could come up with that interception, but it falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 for Wayne County from their own 22.
Yeah, just really, almost an out and up, and Lucas Britton doing a great job in coverage, like you said, Jason, getting over top of the receiver and playing that route perfect. So, man, tip your hat right there to number 13, Lucas Britton, doing a great job. And like I said, almost comes up with the interception.
From the gun again for Wayne County. Edwards waiting on the snap. He'll take it, hands off to Sullivan off the right side. Gets out to the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Just trying to think, big number 75, Josh Goins in on that initial hit. So good job again. And just to talk about our middle school Hounds, Jason, I know those guys are listening. We always tell those guys, you are 9 months away. They're 9 months away from playing on Friday night. And we see a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomore in the football game right now. So, guys, just like we talk about all the time, you're 9 months away from playing on Friday night.
Man, we're going to have to charge you for coaching your team here.
That's right. That's right.
We're going to talk with management about that. Pistol formation here for Wayne County. And there's the give to Sullivan off the right side. Fights his way out to the 30. Second effort may have got him the first down. Needed to get to the 32. It looks like he may be spotted at the 33.
Look like Keegan Stacy in on that hit. Number 58, Calvin Ellis in on that hit. Number 47, Silas Mahan. And the Cardinals going to move the chains right here. But, again, those young Hounds in here playing really good right here as that clock ticks in this fourth quarter.
Good crowd here tonight at Campbell Field, despite that maybe a little bit rainy, cold night. But they have come out to support their Red Hounds, and they have not been disappointed.
Yeah, Hounds just doing a great job in all three phases. Man, fun football team to watch right here on Friday night.
Shotgun formation here for Wayne County. Edwards looking to pass, and I think it was a little bit of miscommunication on the route. He was throwing it to the flat area, and I think Sargent kind of ran a little bit of a slant. It goes incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Wayne County from their own 33. 8.5 minutes left here in the game in this running clock with Corbin on top, 56-3.
Yeah, and what's really cool to see right there, number 13, Lucas Britton, we saw him break up the out and up route and play it really well and knock the football down. And right there, they run kind of almost a slant or underneath route, and he's right on that. So, man, number 13, Lucas Britton, good to have him back at the cornerback spot for the Red Hounds.
2nd and 10 for Wayne County. Shotgun formation, one wide out either way. Ball on the far hash as they're moving from right to left. Edwards, play action, finds his man on the far sideline, complete at the 38-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5. Upchurch was the receiver for Wayne County, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Wayne from their own 38.
And just as we talked about Lucas Britton, the corner on the right side of the defense, we see big play Trey, number 1, make a play on the left side of the defense at the cornerback spot. And big play Trey, if you throw the ball in his direction, he's going to come up, make a big hit. And, we saw right there, big play Trey, number 1 for the Hounds, come up, make that big tackle in space.
3 wideouts here to the near side, which is the wide side of the field for the Cardinals. They'll hand the ball off to Sullivan across the 40. He's hit at the 43 and spun down at the 44. It'll be enough for another Wayne County first down as back-to-back first downs for this Wayne County Cardinal team. Under 7 minutes now in the game, and Corbin on top 56-3.
Yeah, and we you see a lot of times when the Red Hounds put in some of the young guys, you see a lot of points pile up on the board, but man, 56-3, the young guys haven't allowed any points at all. So man, really doing a good job right here under the lights in this playoff football game.
From their own 45 for the Cardinals, pistol formation. Play action. Here comes the pressure, but Edwards gets it away, but it falls incomplete to Sargent. But give the Corbin defense a lot of credit there. JB bringing pressure right up the middle, and Edwards had really no time to throw that football.
And what I like about that is, Coach Guy Lou Allen, defense coordinator for the Hounds, we see him dial up pressure, with the wily veterans, if you will. But, man, I mean, he's dialing up right there, doing a good job. So, fun to see, the Hounds dial up pressure. Looks like we've got number 45, Lane Flynn, at the right defensive end. So, man, Lane Flynn in there working hard, doing a good job at right defensive end for the Red Hounds.
And keep in mind, this Corbin defense going against the Wayne County ones at this point in time.
That's right.
And, very respectful. Here's Sullivan, as I say that, running across the 50 to the 45, spun down the 44-yard line. And it'll be another first down, gain of 11 on the second down run for Wayne County. It's a new set of downs as we approach the 5.5 minutes in the game.
And the cool thing, we just saw Lane Flynn come in the game, so what's he do? You know what? He makes a tackle right there. So you got to tip your hat to number 45, Lane Flynn, in on that hit, and number 26, Bryson Hopkins, in on the hit as well. So, again, good to see those young guys just coming up making plays.
New set of downs here for Wayne County from the Corbin 43. 3 wide here to the near side, and Edwards looking that way. Has it complete to Sargent. Makes one man miss at the 40, cuts across the grain at the 35, and will be upended right around the 31-yard line, maybe the 30. That'll be a gain of 13 on the play, and another first down for the Cardinals.
Good job again by the Hounds defense. Of course, the Cardinals moving the football, but we see Tate and Cox in on that hit. And again, number 45, Lane Flynn. So, man, Lane Flynn comes in the football game and, really making plays.
4.5 to go here in the game. Corbin on top, 56-3. We had a running clock under the 9-minute mark in the second quarter as the Red Hounds came out red hot and took care of business early. Wayne County 1st and 10 from the Corbin 30. They'll pitch to Sullivan, and it's on the ground, and Sullivan has to fall on it back at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, just a little bit of like you said, a little bit of a fumble in the backfield there, and so the Hounds do a good job getting to the runner right there. So a big loss right there for the Wayne County Cardinals. And again, just so 4 minutes, clock ticking down. Hounds up big, 56-3. The young guys the young Hounds have done a great job playing in this second half.
2nd and 17 here for Wayne County from the Corbin 37. 3 wideouts to the left, the near side of the field for Wayne County. Edwards looking that way. Pump fakes now. Pump fakes again and looking to run now. He's going to look to throw, and it's going to be intercepted at the 25-yard line. And it'll be brought back. Stacey Keegan.
Keegan Stacy,
Keegan Stacy, I'll get it out finally.
Yep, Keegan Stacy, man, and you got to tip your hat right there, Jason. Got good pressure from the Red Hound rush, kind of scrambling around a little bit, but Keegan Stacy, the benefactor right there, that pass rush, and comes up with another interception for this Red Hound defense. So, man, we just said it. You talk about the young guys answering the bell right there again. Number 34, Keegan Stacy, coming up with a big turnover right there for the Red Hound defense.
That interception there, second of the night for Corbin. And gets the ball back for this Red Hound offense with 2:45 and counting. As we've got, I believe, Jack Jackson into the game now at quarterback for the Red Hounds.
Yeah, good to see Jack Jackson in leading the Hounds right here. The clock 2.5 minutes, so freshman Jack Jackson leading the Hounds offense right here. We saw Jack Jackson come in late in the football games and do a great job.
From the gun, as Corbin will take over from their own 34-yard line. Ball in the near hash, moving from left to right. And Jackson will take the snap, and he'll take a knee. And we'll play it here as Corbin is going to advance in the playoffs to the third round. 2 impressive wins back-to-back in the playoffs here for this Corbin football team, leading 56-3.
Yeah, just Hounds total domination tonight, and as Jack Jackson takes the knee and finishes the job right here. But man, Jason, you got to tip your hat. Total domination, almost really, has us, saying how do the Red Hounds do that? But just playing perfect football tonight in all, in all 3 ways. Special teams, offense, defense, doing a great job.
Corbin will see their record improve to 11-1, and they will advance to the third round, and they'll be looking at hosting more than likely the Ashland Tomcats.
I think so. That's right.
Very impressive team. Corbin was able to jump ahead of Ashland in the RPI in the last week of the regular season to be able to host this home game. If not, it would be Corbin going to Ashland.
So that's right. Just a huge, huge win and a great job by the Hounds dominating and, like you said, moving up. So, man, probably going to have definitely another game right here next week at Campbell Field. So just a lot of fun and a lot of excitement by this Red Hound football team.
Bittersweet here for Wayne County. They'll say goodbye to their seniors as you never want to see your season obviously come to an end, but that's the reality here for Wayne County, and for Corbin, they'll live to play another day. And folks, I don't know where you'll be next Friday night.
Unreal.
But, need to tune in to this one for sure. Corbin and Ashland, as that's got the makings of a great one coming up. But Corbin gets the win here tonight over Wayne County, 56-3, as Corbin will improve their record now to 11-1 on the season. Wayne County will see their record drop to 8-4, and their season comes to an end. When we come back, we'll put a bow on this one from Campbell Field. Again, your final: Corbin 56, Wayne County 3. This is Red Hound Football on T107.
Ever heard the phrase big enough to serve you, small enough to know you? It's true at Hometown Bank. From the easy-to-use mobile app to online banking and even bill pay, Hometown Bank has everything you need to make banking easier. Whether you need to make a mobile deposit or would rather stop in and see a friendly, smiling face in person, Hometown Bank is here and ready to help. Stop in and find out how easy working with a Hometown Bank can be. Visit the Hometown Bank nearest you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Need auto repairs? Then you need Owens Auto Repair. Owens offers a wide variety of parts and services. You'll find all the top name brand batteries and tires to a full line of truck and auto parts. Utility beds, Sherman-Williams auto paint, weather guard toolboxes, custom-made hydraulic hoses, and yes, service work for cars, trucks, and RVs. Whether it's auto repairs or just a battery or new tires, Owens Auto Repair has you covered. Owens Auto Repair, serving you for more than half a century. Located just down from Corbin High School on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin.
Corbin took care of business early and often in this one as they win 56-3 over the Wayne County Cardinals, and they're setting up a matchup next Friday night in the third round of the playoffs as they will host, more than likely, as Ashland was on top of Mason County there at the half, about 3 scores. Looks like that the Corbin and Ashland on a collision course right here at Campbell Field.
Yeah, I think so. And again, you move into the next week, the third week. Of course, like you said, the Hounds taking care of business, but each week, gets a little tougher. So I'm sure Ashland Blazer, just like the Hounds tonight, feeling really confident about their football team. And so will really be a huge, huge battle right here in the third round of the high school playoffs. And to me, Jason, as the Hounds, kind of make their way towards Kroger Field, and I'm going to say it, I mean, how in the world, I would like to see the defense that can line up and stop quarterback Katie Lemon all the weapons. I mean, you're going to have to be really, really good to slow this Red Hound football team, down at all. I mean, just a great performance tonight.
As we talked about, each week the level of competition goes up, and it's going to take a quantum leap, I think, when folks see this Ashland Tomcat team come to town.
Yeah, I think so. Ashland, a really good team, like we just said, and so really, I think you said it best. The Hounds and Ashland on a collision course. So, man, it's going to be a really fun football game next Friday night right here at Campbell Field.
Well, for Corbin, they just keep right on rolling. A big win here tonight, 56-3. Corbin Middle School.
That's right.
Big game tomorrow, rather. Tell us one more time.
Yep, appreciate it, Jason. Thanks a lot. Just want to give our guys another shout-out right there at Lexington, Kentucky at the hotel, Lexington Christian Academy, the Red Hounds, Paducah Tillman Middle School Red Hounds at 5 o'clock tomorrow right behind Fayette Mall. And, again, going to paint the town red, have a lot of fun, and hopefully the Corbin Middle School Red Hounds going to bring back state championship number 9 in middle school football.
Well, we wish you all the best of luck, and it's going to wrap it up here from a chilly Campbell Field here tonight, but a happy Campbell Field.
That's right.
With Corbin getting the win over Wayne County 56-3, and live to fight another day as they'll have the matchup here next Friday night in the third round of the playoffs. We thank you so much for joining us for Red Hound Football. For my broadcast partner, JB, for Jenny Barnett on stats, taking great care of us up here, and Eric Taylor back at the studio controls. We appreciate everybody listening in. I'm Jason Coger saying good night and God bless.